It's been 3 months since the Suicide Squad killed the Justice League backlash and what was dubbed as Gamergate 2.0, whatever you want to feel about it. One of the people that's been at the forefront of this thing, one of the people at Kotaku, woke games journalist, it's been Alyssa Mercante. She defended Sweet Baby Inc., and it's just been kind of going up and up and up since then. She's advocated for doxing. She's contacted people's family members. She's tried to get different sites shut down, false flagged, all of these things while calling anyone that disagrees with her racist, sexist, bigot, etc., etc. Well, she's hit a new low. She has decided to go full Frosk. Not just a rant, but even sitting on a couch in the same spot that Frosk was sitting on a couch 2 years ago, 3 years ago, surrounded by dudes that are just clapping. The only thing it was missing was a talk to him Frosk.
This is amazing, dude. I didn't hear about this until late yesterday, and people were telling me about it, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh my God. Because I mean, not just me, but so many others were basically like, this is Frost 2.0. This is going to be G4 2.0. And here we are. It's so amazing. This has worked out exactly like so many people predicted. No self-awareness whatsoever. This is incredible.
What's funny about this is in that original Frost rant, the completionist was sitting next to her, and we know everything that happened with him. But if you watch this one, the guy who's sitting next to her left in like the maroon shirt, blinking very quickly is a sign of anxiety, and his eyes are going crazy. He's like, oh no, here we go, guys. We have to deal with this again.
He's like, please switch to a different camera. Please switch to a different camera.
Don't go this way. Don't do it.
But we do have 43 seconds of Alyssa Mercante right here. A lot of similarities to the Frost grant include be a little nicer to everybody. Everyone just needs to be nicer while I'm a absolute bitch.
Now, and all the zoom-ins and the cinematography.
She's legit worse than Frosk. She's actually worse than Frosk. She's taken the Frost stuff to a whole different level. She is far worse than Frosk at this point in time. Frosk at least knew, like, at some point when to just walk away from everything, and we don't know what she's doing anymore.
I don't necessarily know if I agree, though, because it was almost exactly to the day a year before her big G4 rant. She had went on another rant about the esports industry being blindingly white and white as far as the eye could see. But she had been doing that for years, like once a year. Surprisingly, she had gone on similar rants to try to gain some kind of notoriety in the esports scene. And the one at G4 is the one that picked up a lot of attention. So I don't know. Frosk had been trying it for years to fail. Now, Alyssa, she just happened to put up that Sweet Baby article and got a shit ton of attention at first. And now this, and of course, she's causing a lot of drama on social media. But I'd say they're pretty equal in terms of...
I would think the doxing and all of that, though, the doxing and reaching out to family members in private is where she takes it to a whole nother level.
I think that if you're talking about in terms of behavior and consistent behavior over a period of time, I think Alyssa Mercante way worse than Frosk. If you're talking about in context of a singular rant, I would say Frosk's is worse because Frosk was on the show talking to her audience. Whereas this bitch is just virtue signaling towards anybody with the trans flag or pronouns or the people that make up 1% of the actual gaming audience to further her cause. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're talking about it. We might as well just let her say it.
You know what I want? What you really, really want? I want people in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other people and maybe say it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe say, we don't want you around if you're going to be a cunt.
Yeah.
And hateful. And that the games industry is diverse naturally. Not because anyone's making them be diverse. Because the world is diverse, you stupid motherfucker. And if you have a problem with that, come fight me. Physically. Bitch.
Has anyone taken you up on that yet?
No, because they're all pussies.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Unhinged behavior.
Everyone needs to be a little nicer, you stupid motherfuckers, okay?
I know she's talking about how mean people can be and how they need to talk about how, oh, well, these people, of course, referring to YouTubers, are being mean on the internet. It's hilarious. Look at what she's doing.
This is amazing.
I don't think anyone needs to be nicer. I really couldn't give two shits. But when you are one of the people saying that everyone needs to be a little nicer, it's because like what she's doing, her behavior, she doesn't think that those people are worthy of being nice. She doesn't view them as fucking human if they disagree with her about games. And there's so many similarities between these freaking rants. It's almost hard to imagine that this thing like wasn't just scripted out and like intentionally trying to be something like that.
And the hilarious thing is this happened on the Giant Bomb channel. I didn't even realize Giant Bomb was still around. That's how irrelevant they are.
Is that they used to be a big channel?
Yeah. They used to be pretty relevant, but like G4, they faded into irrelevancy because they don't understand what people want to watch. And I don't think they've quite fallen off at that level, but Giant Bomb has not been popular in a very long time.
Well, this isn't going to help their popularity for sure. And
Yeah,
this will give them a nice little temporary bump in relevancy because everybody's roasting them and they'll think that it's good for them. But in reality, it's not. But of course, if Alyssa Mercante is surrounding herself with this group of people, then you already know what they're all about because she wouldn't be hanging out with anyone that doesn't line up with her bullshit. And she feels comfortable enough to go on this insane rant challenging people to fights while telling people to be nicer. Holy shit. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
If only there was somebody that was willing to take her up on that. I don't know.
I have no idea who would do that. Now, I get she wouldn't want to fight a male. I get that she would never in a million years take any male up on that. But it'd be a shame if there was just no female in the industry who would take her up on a fight.
And
we did have this person Vera Dark, I guess. I'm not sure. Can't hit up this little bitch who's hiding behind a block. So send me a DM and let's talk match details.
Let's go.
Yeah. Why not? She has had me blocked for months. And by the way, I feel like she should, I don't know, maybe actually hit me up because if she wants to put me on her stupid little YouTuber hit list, which 7 of my videos were on that list, she clearly knows who I am. She clearly knows that I'm talking about her and she's clearly watching content that I'm affiliated with. So why the fuck wouldn't she actually hit me up? She clearly is watching what I'm doing. So she's clearly probably seen that tweet already.
And I don't think you're going to hear a response.
Oh, of course
I don't think you're going to hear a response.
She doesn't even want to sit and talk to people she disagrees with because in every video and every piece of content I've made on her, I have said I will sit down and have a debate with you. You know, we can actually sit down and talk like normal adult human beings, even if we disagree on fundamentally everything. But she won't even talk to people she doesn't like, let alone actually have to meet up with them and communicate with them on a regular basis for a few months. She's not interested in that. She just simply wanted a Frosk type of clip. She's just farming at this point.
What an unhinged lunatic she is. And to me, this is a sign that all of the, like, she's tried to play it up. Remember this was back when all of this first started, where she posted a picture of herself, like, all the trolls are so mad and I'm just here living my life. Can't be bothered by it. And then the next day she's gone to protected mode, locks down her account. Then she goes on a mass blocking spree.
She causes all of these arguments and starts all of this drama, but she doesn't want to back it up.
Yep, absolutely.
The truth is that when we look at the Frosk grant for G4, that effectively killed G4. Now, there was a lot of things that were against them in the beginning, how much overhead they had, how much they were spending for things that people can do from their bedrooms, from their spare rooms, wherever it may be. So there was a lot of problems. G4 was likely not going to be successful. But she killed any chance that they had, and they were shut down basically a year after that rant, maybe even less. But when it comes to Kotaku, they've been one foot in the grave for the past couple years, layoffs, restructuring. They're not long for it to be actually the same way that they have been. We heard that the people in the upper management wanted them to change, wanted them to stop doing some of this stuff. That got put on pause for a little while. Yeah. But Alyssa Mercante probably knows that the vast majority of gamers don't agree with this shit, but she's just going to continue to push and push and push and gaslight everybody, just like we've seen time and time again for the past 3 months.
Exactly. Yep. And Kotaku would never let her do this. Let's keep it a buck. Kotaku would never let her, go into a fight and take sponsors. First of all, other outlets like The Gamer and Polygon are not going to back her because they don't want to be affiliated with our types of channels, as they describe them, because they don't actually want to say anything mean about us because they're little bitches. But she knows for a fact that it would cause such a uproar on social media that would be hilarious, but Kotaku would not want that to happen.
Well, G&G will sponsor Vera Dark
Yeah, I'll do
if
it.
we can get this lined up.
If she
we can
will
make that
do it,
happen.
I will do it.
Let's make it happen, internet. Let's go. We can make this happen. It'll be a glorious day. But we all know that Alyssa Mercante is not going to accept, even though she's the one throwing out the challenges to the internet.
That's exactly what Frost did as well. She had put up tweets and tweets about how nobody wanted to debate her. And here's my, agent's email. And it was a fake email. It didn't go anywhere. So she said, no one will debate me. You couldn't contact her. She had everyone blocked, her accounts privated, putting out fake emails. It's pathetic. And that's what Alyssa is. That's what Frosk is. That's what all of these people are. Pathetic.